Was going to do animation for this intro, but I already have everything else recorded, so let's just start this. So now that that's out of the way, let's actually start the game. So this story begins with our first professor, Oak. The tree that you see right in front of you. Yeah, that one right there. He says that people call him the Professor Prophet, but I don't really believe that. He then tells us about all the Pokemon, all 151 of them. Yes, only 151. I then let him know my name. Then I had to remind him of his grandson's name. His name is Jimmy.
Hello, my name is Jimmy.
Right after that, I get shrunken down and finally learned that it was all a game of my good old NES. I then go downstairs and greet my mother. She then kicks me out after the fat bitch on the TV tells her to. Lesson of the story, everybody. Never trust the fat bitch on the TV, okay? Never trust them. After I get kicked out of mom's house, I start to head north to get out of this godforsaken town, but get stopped by Professor Oak. He lectures me on how dangerous it is to walk around in the tall grass without a Pokemon. We then immediately get attacked. I then get taken back to the lab to get my first Pokemon. When I get there, I find my greatest enemy.
Meh, leave it alone.
I then go to choose my first Pokemon, but that inbred freak steals it. So what I'm left with is this Pikachu that Professor Oak caught earlier. I then try to leave, but the inbred freak wants a battle. You know what time it is. Jimmy's Eevee gets one good hit on me. Then I kill it dead. After 2 more hits. And that was the first victory of many more to come. And Pikachu leveled up to level 6. After that embarrassing defeat, Jimmy goes to train his Pokemon. So maybe he'll finally get some bitches. I then get told by Professor Oak to go pick up some of the good shit for him, so I do. When I walk into the tall grass, I get my first Pokemon encounter. And it's a bird. After I take care of that bird, I go forwards into the next space and find another bird. After 25 birds later, I finally make it to the first town. Then I go into the mart where I can find the dealer. He gives me the good shit free of charge. I then go back to the lab to give Professor Oak the good shit. After I get back and give Professor Oak the good shit, a wild Jimmy appears. Professor Oak gives us both these new inventions called Pokédexes. Have you ever seen them before? I don't think you have. Then Jimmy starts being a bitch, so I go and
Fuck Jimmy's sister. And hurt Jimmy's sister. You better spread the lie.
after I do the deed, I can finally go and start my journey. And of course, this motherfucker will just pop up out of nowhere. Look at this little birdie ass bitch. I didn't get to town after the bird massacre of 1780-6 and find the most reoccurring character of any Pokemon game. Look at that bitch. After I leave the Pokemon Center, I walk around for a few minutes and find this guy. What, bitch? I don't even know you. This random person I never met before then shows me how to catch a Pokemon. Look at a little rat. Boring ass story later, the guy did not catch a Pokemon. I leave. I then go through this building to find the first forest. I walk around the forest for a little while and find a couple of bugs. Nothing much, but still thought I should mention it. After a buggy time later, I finally make my way out of the forest and into the next town. I then go to the Pokemon Center in town and heal my Pikachu. After I got out of the Poke Center, I knew that I was going to need some Pokemon for the first gym, so I went up to the Pokemart to get some Pokeballs. After I got my Pokeballs, I went south of town to the little grass patch down there and found some Pokemon. I catch a Nidoran, another Nidoran, and 2 Rattatas. The second one I named Rat. After I get a good enough team, I then think I'm ready to challenge Brock, the first gym leader. Right after a quick heal up at the Pokemon Center, I then make my way over to the first gym where I'm hoping that it will go well. Once I get there, I save before I go any further. Remember to always save before anything. Then I start a fight with one of Brock's henchmen and learn very fast that a electric type does not do shit against a ground type. But oh, I still kept trying. Then I switched over to Nidoran. Once Nidoran popped out, well, Diglett used Scratched. I used the only attack move I have, but it missed, and Diglett used Scratch to put me under half health. I try to use Tackle again, but Diglett uses Scratch, but my Tackle finally lands and doesn't do anything. I tried to use Growl to lower its defense, but that killed Nidoran, so I switched over to Nidoran. This Nidoran knew Leer and Tackle, so I used Tackle. Cool, but Diglett struck first and lowered me down to under half health again. And my Tackle did not do anything, so I did not know what to do from here. I tried to use Tackle again, but Diglett used Scratch and killed another Nidoran. Then I used my Rattata. Rattata knew only Tackle and Tail Whip, so I used Tackle. The Tackle landed and actually did a decent bit of damage, so I used another Tackle. But the Diglett used Scratch and sent another one to the grave, so I sent out Rat. I tried using Tail Whip, I'm not really for sure why, but Diglett sends me back down to under half health again. I tried to use Tackle, but Diglett uses Scratch and kills another one. So I send out Pikachu again and can't do shit. Yup, can't do anything. Long battle later, Diglett gets a crit and kills Pikachu, so I get sent back to the Pokemon Center. After I get out of the Pokemon Center, I go back to try again. Pikachu gets sent out, and that little fucker starts growling and lowering down the defense of the Diglett. After Pikachu growls to death, I send out Nidoran and try to use Tackle, but it missed. So I try to use Tackle again, and this time it actually hit. Diglett got down to a little over half health, so I use Tackle again and get it down low. Diglett uses Scratch, but it was not enough. So a Tackle killed the Diglett finally. Nidoran leveled up to level 8 and learned Scratch. Then the fuckers send out a Sandshrew. I was able to use Scratch on it, but it did not do anything. Then Sandshrew uses Scratch on Nidoran and it kills it. Yup. I send out my other Nidoran and use Tackle. But Sandshrew used... The fuck just happened with my mouth right then? What the hell was that? So I try to use Tackle. I try to use Leer, I mean. But then Sandshrew uses Scratch and kills Nidoran. So I send out the first of the rat twins. I try to use Tackle, but Sandshrew gets a good hit on me. But the Tackle does nothing. Then Sandshrew kills another rat. Then I send out another rat, and Sandshrew kills it. I get sent back to the Pokemon Center. Then I start walking around for a little while. I then go back to the gym and pass the first guy and go straight to challenging Brock. He sends out Geodude, I send out Pikachu, you know how this thing goes. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, but it does nothing against Geoyo. So I use Growl to try to lower its attack. I thought that was defense. A couple of Growls later, and Pikachu finally dies.
Once again, Nidoran attack.
Nidoran uses Scratch, and it doesn't do shit. It's like nothing at all. Geodude misses, Nidoran uses Scratch, and repeat. After a fuck ton of tackles later, Geodude is finally dead. Nidoran leveled up to level 9, and Brock sent out his Onix. I was for sure that I was not going to get past this one. Onix used Tackle and got Nidoran down to 3 health, so I used Growl to lower Onix's attack, and Onix used Bite. Nidoran used Scratch, and it just goes on from there just like that. Nidoran finally got hit by Onix and died, so I sent out Nidoran. Nidoran used Leer to leer that fucker a lesson. A bunch of tackles later, and Onix used the worst move in the game. Fucking Bind. This and Wrapped are the worst moves that have ever been made. Nidoran dies, so I send out my Rattata. Onix tries to use Bind again, it doesn't work. Rattata uses Tackle, draws down Onix some, Tackle again, and repeat. 3 to 5 minutes later, Onix uses Bind and kills Rattata. So I send out Rat to repeat the process. And a very long while later, Rat kills Onix. Yep, my little rat killed Onix. And from this point on, I knew that this was going to be the chosen run, and I could not abandon this playthrough. So I defeated Brock and got the first badge. Now it's on to the next gym. He gives me TM34, which I think I never use. Once I get out of the Pokemon gym, I go to the Poke Center to heal my Pokemon. Once I get out of the Pokemon Center, I make my way to the next route and start battling the trainers that are on it. After a little while later, my whole team dies and I find Ekans that knows the worst move ever. Fucking hate that move so much. So I get sent back to the Pokemon Center, then I go south of town and into the grass patch to start grinding some levels. Once I get tired of doing that, I go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up my Pokemon. I get out of the Pokemon Center and then fuck. I'm just gonna leave that in because I don't really give a shit, but I get out of the Pokemon Center and go up to the next route to fight more trainers on it. Fucking does it take it. So I smack a couple of asses going west on I-10. Find a Pokemon Center right next to the entrance to a cave. Go into Pokemon Center. Oh, look at that bitch right there. Oh, damn, that's Joel. Oh, damn, that's Joel. Oh, it looks about real good. Oh, that's Joel. Oh, burp. Oh, burp. So I desperately make my way to the cave and find Team Rocket. A few Team Rocket grunts later, I find a guy that is high on meth. You cannot tell me that that guy's not high on meth. I take care of his Pokemon real quickly, then Nidoran evolves. Oh, so slowly. Oh, so slowly. Oh, baby, so slow. I get to choose a random ass rock that I do nothing with in the future. Never did shit with it. Then I get stopped by the best trio ever.
Jesse!
And James.
Meow, you can't forgive me, bitch. And I ran right New York. That's our fossil. It's Team Rocket property. To protect the people in our nation.
Dude, I just fucking... what the fuck is so damn... saying that they always say... Fuck. I'll just figure it out the next time they pop up. Because, oh, surely they will.
Brah! Computer malfunction jump scare.
Yeah, this fucking shit happened while I was playing. Could not do anything. You can just fucking look at it. I will be the very best that there never was. You know I will be the best.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna say the government is being fucking stupid. Yep, damn you.
So after I slap their ass, they blast off again, and I continue on with my journey. I get out of the cave, start wandering around in the grass for a few minutes, then go off to the next town. Go into the Pokemon Center, heal my Pokemon. Then it's time to try to defeat the second gym, Misty's gym, the water gym. This little bitch swim up to me like that. I make quick work of their horsey. They pull out a shelter. I make quick work of it too. Get caught lacking by a lackey. Make quick work of that bitch. Then go to the Pokemon Center to heal. Then I make my way back and begin the battle with Misty. Let's hope it goes well for me. So Misty starts off the battle with her Staryu. I send out the Pikachu, of course. I use Thunderbolt. Staryu gets first hit on me. And that's a pretty damn good hit. What the fuck? And the Thunderbolt did not do that much. So I use Thunder Wave to try to paralyze it. So Pikachu almost dies to a tackle. Starmie is paralyzed. I use Thunderbolt again. Oh wait, I mean Quick Attack. It did not do shit. Starmie uses Tackle again. It kills my Pikachu. You can pull out Nidoran. I hesitate a bit, then use Tackle. It didn't do that much, but luckily Starmie is paralyzed, so it didn't do anything either. Use Tackle again, and Tackle one more time to finish it off. Then it is time for my most hated Pokemon. And, well, to my second most hated Pokemon of this game. Fucking Starmie. Starmie has cost me so much fucking time. Well, actually, my number one has cost me more. And you will know that soon enough. But Starmie is annoying as shit. Because it does not want to die. So Starmie gets a Bolt Beam off and puts my Nidoran down to 2 health. Yep, this is one of the reasons why I hate it. And Nidoran doesn't do shit with that tackle. Well, I think I tried to switch, but I used Growl to try to weaken it. And Nidoran is dead, so I pull out Nidoran. With this Nidoran, I use Leer. It uses Bolt Beam and kills it dead, probably. Yep. And then I can tell you what happens from here. It kills the rest of my team. I go back to the Pokemon Center, then do something else, I think. Yep, there we are. What did I tell you? Right fucking back where it started. I go to the grasslands west of town to start trying to grind Pikachu. Do some levels. Fucking said that all wrong. I type out a message for future me in OVS. Give him time, he's learning. What's that? What's that past me? What's that? What do you need? What level do you need? 2? Ah, level 20. There we are, we finally got there in the end. Oh yeah, don't forget to change the color. You gotta change the color, make it look nice. Make it look nice, make it look pretty. That's it, now that you got the color out of the way, get it where you want it. Come on, you're almost there. Just needs a bit more. Maybe stricken down a bit more or put it to the top. I don't know, I think he's kind of a dumbass. There we are. Now you can actually see what it says. Clap for dumbass. Please clap for dumbass. Now that Bastion of past me is out of the way, I go back to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon. Just a good warning, you're probably gonna hear that sentence a lot more in future Pokemon games. Most likely. It's never going away. That same sentence. You better get used to fucking hearing it. I tried to fight Misty again. And get my whole entire team shredded by Starmie. Fucking like a cheese grater through fine cheese. Like, what the fucking analogy I'm using? Like a hot knife through warm butter. That's a lot better of an analogy. It's not a hot knife through butter. It's a hot knife through fucking warm butter because this shit melts faster. Then I get another message from past me. He says D. Oh wait, never mind. He's still talking. F? F what? Okay, so F this what? F this S? Dumbass needs a second. He's getting there. Give it a few more seconds. The brain cells are quickened. The brain cells are starting to grind. F the star. F the star me. Okay. He got there. Yeah, put it right there at the top. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Perfect. So, Rat gets Phantom Snap by Starmie. And is back to the Pokemon Center. So then I go north of the Pokemon Center and find
Jimmy! La la la!
I made quick work of Jimmy's team. He says smell you later and then runs away. He crying tears of defeat. I start making my way north and battling trainers along the path. I had 2 hours to trim off this part of the recording, so I'm just going to do 1 Pokemon death per person. This motherfucker tries to make me join their cult. I don't want to join their cult. I already killed enough cult leaders today. After I refuse to join, His honor is gone, and he drinks the Kool-Aid. Oh, wait. I mean, flavored aid. After that, instead of going to the right, I go to the left to look at this little spot over here. Never mind, I don't do that. I go over there to fight a trainer. Yep. Then I go up here and talk to this guy, and guess what? Get a free fucking Charmander. Look at this shit. Free fucking Charmander. Fucking perfect. So I named the Charmander Char, and it's off to the races. After I get the free Charmander, I make my way to Bill's lab, and Pikachu gets confused at the little guy standing there. They get a confused Pikachu. I talk to the little guy, he says that he's a Pokemon, and he wants to be a human, so I help him reach his goal of being a human. Now watch as I do some magic. The Pokemon goes in to the one on the right. Pikachu gets confused. Ooh. I press Ctrl Alt Delete on the computer, and out pops a human being. The Pokemon got turned into a human. Surprise Pikachu face. The Pokemon thanks me for turning him into a human by giving me a SS Anne ticket. And I now know what I need to do next. Kill Misty Starmie. Please do not repeat the noises that you hear on this recording. They will shred your throat, and you'll need immediate medical attention. And here we go, the rematch of the century. Well, this one isn't a rematch of the century. That'll come at a later date. That damn bitch said I'll star you, so of course I sent out my fucking Pikachu. Smack that damn Starmie with a damn Thunderstock. Put Starmie claps back with damn tackle. You know that shit. So I clap back with Thundershock again. Then the starfish drowns in the water. Yep, sad to see it. Fish that can drown. Who would have thought? But then, when you get back to the fucking Starmie, use a damn Etch defense on that bitch. Thundershock. Pow, 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 pow. Couldn't really do that much shit. Hit water gun. Well placed. Down, Pikachu's down to a little under half health. But a good Thundershock again. Starmie uses Bubble Beam. Almost kills my Pikachu. Who did I send out the next one? Which is gonna be Rattata. Yep, Rattata. Good old tackle. Tail whip. My Rattata gets one shot, and I send out the better one of the rat twins. One quick attack later, doesn't do shit. And Starmie uses fucking tackle, which one shots my rat. No. Still 6 HP. We are good for now. Quick attack doesn't do shit. Water gun kills it dead. So I send out Char. You know that fire type is gonna do good against a water type. Told you so. That fire type did super well against that water type. God damn. The Ren uses double kick. Don't do shit except take 1 HP. It's not very effective. Super not effective, actually. So use tackle. Starmie uses Harden. Tackle does okay. Use tackle again. Harden again. The tackle missed. So I try it again. And that motherfucker just got harder. Yep. Then a well-placed water gun. Doesn't do shit. Good tackle. And as it goes on from there. One last well-placed tackle. And Misty Starmie finally dies. I finally killed Starmie. So that's another badge down as the journey continues. I make my way through this house with a hole in the back wall. Yeah, that's probably gonna cause a problem. Got a cold breeze coming in through there. Ain't gonna be good this winter.
I take good care of the Team Rocket Asian man.
Ching Chong Bone, when the fuck did you get here? I'm gonna have to shut you the fuck up now, so that you don't fucking ruin this video with your stereotype ass voice. Also, how the fuck did you get out of the damn basement? I locked the damn door with a damn chain. How the fuck did you get through that?
Oh, well, you see, there was a fucking axe down there and some big tweezer things. Oh, yeah, they both cut us. Oh.
You better not have fucked up any of my damn tools, you dumbass bitch.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I never fucked up any of your tool, except for, the bolt cutters. Yeah, they got kind of split into two.
You sad sack of shit,
Oh no,
bitch.
you're very angry.
Just get the fuck back down there. Go.
Get
the fuck back down there, motherfucker.
It hurts so much.
Get in there, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Sorry that you had to hear that. I hope that Ching Chong Bone does not cause any more problems. Don't worry, he's locked up tight, and he hopefully won't get out anymore. You sad sack of shit, you better stay in that fucking prison. He ain't getting fucking any more damn dinner, because he fucking broke my damn bolt cutters. Fuck! Okay. Back to the game. Once I get done with the Team Rocket grunt, I make my way back to the house to explore the town a bit more. Then after a few minutes of searching, I come across this bitch up here with a Bulbasaur. Yeah, look at that little Bulbasaur. The little fucking cabbage. What the fuck animal am I thinking? Not a turtle, a fucking frog. But in order to get the Bulbasaur, I need my Pikachu to be full friend, to have high friendship. But I don't have that yet, so I have to come back for Bulbasaur at a later point. I then go back to the house and make my way south of town. I then go to the Pokemon daycare and drop off Charmander so he can get some more levels. And I think this might have been a mistake. You will find out sooner or later. I make my way into this building and through the long corridor. Look at that little Pichu. Walk. I then make my way out of the corridor and that building and go on to the next city. I make my way into the next city and first off, go to the Pokemon Center. After that, I make my way to the Pokemon Fan Club where I can get a bike voucher. The leader of the Pokemon Club tells me about his Rapidash fetish. I don't blame him. Long horny story later, emphasis on long, I get the bike voucher and escape as fast as possible. I then make my way to raid the SS Anne and proceed to massacre everybody on the boat. After clearing all the rooms on the boat, I find Jimmy, so I have to defeat him. I make quick work of Jimmy's whole team, didn't take too long at all. Not at all. Jimmy runs, crying tears of defeat again, and I make my way to see the captain. Come to figure out that the captain is a complete and utter creep, so I run for my life to escape the ship. And right after I get off, the ship sets sails for the island. After that horrifying experience, I make my way back to the Pokemon Center so I can heal my Pokemon again. Then I make my way to the third gym, the electric gym. So now I finally make my way into the gym, fuck around with the trash cans a little bit to try to open the door. 20 minutes later, and I finally get the door open. And then it's finally time to defeat Lieutenant Surge with his Raichu.
Choo-choo. Ooh.
Oh my god, this is like the enemy! It's just Pikachu to defeat the Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Holy shit! So, Raichu got at speed, Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, smacks that bitch a bit over half health. Quick attack. Heck, health goes down. Raichu uses Thunderbolt. And it's a pretty damn good hit. Another quick attack. Heck, the health goes down more. Into the red now. Raichu uses Growl. Attack fell. Quick attack again. And Raichu uses Growl again. And one more quick attack. And never mind, I switched to Char so he can get the experience. Yes, and hope that Char kills Raichu. Nice Growl. Attack fell, so it's probably gonna be a little bit worse. Whatever attack Raichu just used failed, but Charmander got the kill. And now Char's level 17. Oh wait, fucking defeated Lieutenant Surge, was that fucking easy? I've already had at least some other electric type Pokemon. He only had Raichu. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and Char evolved.
Into Charmander.
Okay, that's the end of this shit. So I get the electric badge. I then talk to Officer Jenny, and she gives me a Squirtle. After I speak to Officer Jennifer and she gives me a Squirtle, I continue on to the next town. I try to continue on to the next town, but find fat ass here sleeping, blocking the whole fucking road. Wake up, fat ass. So I turn around and go back. I then take a long trip around the map trying to get to the next town. It took a while. I then find a Pokemon Center and go into it and heal my Pokemon. You thought, yeah, I'm going up into this damn cave over here. I make my way, stumbling around a pitch dark cave, and got jump scared by my computer doing that shit again. Can't fucking escape it. So I make my way out of the cave and, oh hey, look at that. There's new shit on the sides of the screen. Then I make my way into Lava Town and celebrate my victory by going into the Pokemon Center and healing my Pokemon. That bitch is poisoned. And is distorting reality. It is bad. I make my way out of the Pokemon Center and go into the tower. I go onto the second floor in the tower and find
Jimmy! La!
I bitch slapped Jimmy as hard as I could. He runs off again, and I make my way up the tower only to find that was supposed to be the Ghostbusters theme, but I don't have a fucking clue how to use a harmonica. So yeah, I fight a couple of the other type of ghosts. Ghostbusters!
When there's something strange in your neighborhood, oh, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! I make my way up more stairs. Find another ghost. I'm saying keep battling on. I then make my way across these squares and get purified. Don't know what the fuck that did, but I then make my way back down because a ghost blocks my path forwards. So I had to go and grab something from a far off town in order to get past the ghost. I then make my way across the map going under the biggest city in the Ho region. Oh wait, sorry, Hoenn region. I make my way into the next city and visit the Pokemon Center. Always do it. Next thing I go and do is challenge the local gym. This is the grass gym. I defeat the lackeys that guard the gym. After most of the lackeys are defeated, I go and battle the gym leader. He sends out Tangela. I send out Charmander. Char. I use Amber. Does pretty good. Tangela use Construct. And I just repeat, use Amber. Try Construct again. Oh wait, no, Bind this time. And you gotta remember that it has both. Move. So use Amber again and it kills it dead. Oh, I'm sorry, it lives on 1 health and gets his health restored. Here's a potion. Tries to use a move again when it gets burned. Char used Amber. It was a critical hit and killed it. And my fucking eye itch. Char levels up to level 27. Then the bitch sends out a Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell gets burnt. Weeping Bell uses acid, so Char starts tripping on acid. Char uses Amber, puts it under half health. Another acid from Weeping Bell. Also, Char is tripping double. And Char uses Amber again, and it is a critical hit, and Weeping Bell is dead. Then that bitch sends out Gloom. Amber is super effective. Gloom also knows acid. So you know, Char is definitely tripping now, but Char tripped to death. Yep. Then I send out Pikachu. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. Well, it's a critical hit. Put it under their half health. Right down to the edge of the 2. In that 32 level. Use Thunderbolt again. It paralyzed Gloom. Then Quick Attack to finish it off. Or at least that's what I thought. Right. Then the bitch uses a health potion on Gloom. Hit Gloom for another Quick Attack. Heck, Gloom used Sleep Powder. Pikachu is asleep again. Then Gloom used Acid. Now Pikachu is tripping on Acid. Just like that fucking Pikachu in the top right corner with those little red ass beady eyes. So I sent out Nidoran. Gloom uses Acid on Nidoran. Nidoran is also tripping now. Nidoran uses Tackle. It did okay. Then Nidoran used Sponsor. Nidoran is paralyzed. Nidoran uses Tackle. I wonder how long. It's been going on for 3 fucking minutes now. Let me commentating this battle. And don't worry, there are more battles in the future to commentate. Yeah. But okay, so Nidoran used Scratch. Put it down to where 1 more scratch will kill Gloom. And that is the 4th gym leader defeated. And Pikachu leveled up to level 34. So I defeat the bitch and get the next badge and then continue off. And also fix my mistake with the badges. Yeah, I fucking thought that yellow one was the electric badge. Also that the 8 badge was the grass badge. But no. I then make my way into this building and found a Team Rocket Grunt having a staring contest with this poster. You know, I had to put him out of his misery because he definitely needs it. And I don't think those brain cells are working anymore. Gonna have to put them down. I'm sorry for this, boy. After that, I found a switch behind the poster, so I switched it, and their secret door opened up. So you go through the secret door and find out that there is a Team Rocket base here. So I make my way to the Team Rocket base. He's trying to figure out what the fuck is here. I expertly make my way through the floorboards that make you spin around. They're pretty easy to get through. You just gotta go up there, gotta go up there, gotta go up there, gotta go there, gotta go there, gotta.
Left, right, straight ahead. There's no way out, you're dead. Left, right, straight ahead.
There's no way out, you're dead. I make my way through that, then go onto the elevator, and I think I go up. Oh wait, never mind. I need a key. So I find the key. Simple enough, I go back up here, around this corner over here, go up the stairs, go back down the stairs, go to the left, make my way back through here, go down here, do this hallway, make my way downstairs, then it should be right in this room. I grab the keys from the guard and head back. Then I go back to the elevator and go up to the top floor. Once I get up there, guess who? James
And Jesse.
So I beat them real quickly. And they are blasting off again. I then find Giovanni hiding behind this table in fear. I whip their ass and tell him not to hide again from me like a little ass bitch. Then I make my escape. Once I make my way out, I start going back to Lavender Town. And once I get there, I climb the tower again. Once I get back up to the top, I go up the stairs and finally figure out what that ghost looks like. Here we go. It is...
Oh my god, a ghost of Kibbo's dead mother. No wonder he wears his mom skull so much. That bitch is fine.
So I put Kibbo's mother's soul to rest, like the god of death that I am, and finally get to see what's at the top of the tower. And what the fuck do you know? It is...
Jesse!
And James! Let's just circumcise this dick off short. I slap they ass. Yes, and they blast off again. I then go back down a few stairs to purify my Pokemon so that they would be fully health. And what do you know? I found that Kidbone that I was talking about earlier. So, like a good responsible dad, I catch my son. It'd probably also help the noise if I fucking picked up my controller off the ground. So, I finally catch my son. Oh, look at him. His mother would be proud of him. And I just fucking remembered what I gave, the nickname that I gave him. Fuck. I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry I gave you this horrible ass name. I'm sorry, son. So now that my son Boner is on the team, he might finally make my way up to the top and see what's happening. Well, get done with this fucking tower. So I go up to the top of the tower and talk to this old man. He thinks I saved him for some reason. I'm not really for sure why. I just was climbing the tower to see what's up here. But he somehow has it in his mind that I saved him. But I did. It's in Kibbo's mother to the afterlife, but she died a long time ago. I'm sorry. I didn't want my wife to haunt this place anymore. Okay? Please. So I get done with that. The old man gives me the pokey flute. Then I go off to get that fat fuck out of the road. Once I get there, I see that he's still sleeping there, so I wake him up with the pokey flute. I wake him up, then he runs towards the hills. Then I continue on my way. So I get into town and follow the routine. I stop at the Pokemon Center, heal up my Pokemon. Then I go and try to challenge the gym. Now let me tell you, this is my most hated gym ever. The fucking psychic type gym was a gym that I spent the longest on. All because of the fucking moth. The fucking psychic moth. Killed so many of my Pokemon. So many of them. So let's just cut down like 5 hours of me trying to defeat this gym leader into probably I'd say 1 or 2 minutes. I did not get the full battle on video, but I did eventually kill it. And Charmander, or Char, was almost ready to evolve into Charizard, if that is the correct level. So I get the diff badge, then I make my way back out of the gym. And I go and heal my Pokemon after a grand battle. I make my way out of the Pokemon Center and up to the Safari Zone where there is a TM that I need if I want to continue on. So I walk around the Safari Zone for a while, going this way, up around here, or up here towards the water. I find a Rhyhorn and start throwing rocks at it to get it to go away. I think it just only got angrier. Finally threw enough rocks at it that it ran away, so I continue on. Then I find the building that has the guy that will give me the TM that I need. He gives me HM03, which is Surf. I teach it to Squirtle. Then I make my way out of the Safari Zone and go down to the water. But first off, look at this fucking hole here. Okay, wait for the save. Let the game save. Okay, look at this fucking hole. Why is there a hole here that you can walk to? You can't enter anything, but you can walk into it. But there's nothing there. I tried cut, but nothing happened. Why is there a hole like this? What secret lies beyond this point? I want to know. I didn't forget to record a good bit, I can see. So, yeah, that's my bad. I fucked up. So, sorry for the big skip in time. I did not know how much I skipped. But I made a few rocks and ended up in this cave. But there's something special, very special, in this cave that will help me with the Elite Four. So I pushed a few rocks into a few holes. Got carried over here by the water current. Navigated around some ladders. Push some rocks around again. Push this rock into that hole right there. Get stopped not before doing it. Then I go up here and find the beast that lurks in the cave. And oh, when I seen it, I about shit my pants. Look at this missing ass little bitch up here. I got fucking scared when I seen that little motherfucker's face. You'll see why in a second. So I didn't go for the encounter. And look at that. It is the ice bitch itself. The ice bird, Articuno. Articuno! Oh. So I tried to battle Articuno. No, Pikachu gets one tap by an ice beam, of course. So I sent out Char, or use Amber with Char, another Amber. Then I think it's just Ambers from here. Or can use Pet, another Amber. Then once I got it down low, I took the risk. Only had one Great Ball to my name. And so I drew it. And it's complete success. Look at that shit. One fucking Great Ball is all that it took. And it's not even fucking in the red. It's in the orange. That shit is crazy. But yeah, I now have my bitch on my team. So my bitch was going to help me a lot in the coming days. I did finally escape the cave with my bitch in my hands. And so everything worked out pretty damn well, all things considered. I did make my way to the next town and stop at the Poke Center. Because I don't have a Pikachu anymore. That bitch is an Ice Cube. I then tried to challenge the Pokemon Gym, but the door's locked, so I had to go into the mansion. I make my way to the mansion, boop a few statues on the nose, go up here and around the corner, stealthily stay out of this guy's line of sight. So stealthy. Then go up here and hug against the wall to avoid that guy. Boop the statue on the nose. Go back down here. Use a rare candy to get Char to evolve. Grab the secret key that lies in the dungeon. Go back up here and make my way out. Once I got out, I saved, then went to the next gym. They wanted me to do some quizzes to unlock doors. I did not give a shit. I didn't fucking do them. Yet I still slapped their ass. Then I finally got to Professor Evil. Yes. He sends out Ninetales. I send out Charizard. I use Slash with Charizard. It was a crit. That didn't do shit. Ninetales used Tail Whip. Yep, Ninetales used Quick Attack. Then the Slash lands. And gets it under half health. One more slash should do it. Charizard gives one more slash off, but it holds on by 1 HP. So one more slash, and Ninetales is dead. We then move on to Rapidash. Another slash. Gets it down a little bit over half health. Wolf attack fail, another slash. Yes, should get it down under half health. Right, keep in front of the Difty. And then that, whatever that was, almost critted almost one shot Charizard. So, Rapidash is dead. He sends out an Arcanine. Look at Fluffy there. Char slash. Didn't do shit, but it was a crit. So, Arcanine used takedown, and it killed Char. So, I send out Squirtle next. Level 24 Squirtle against a level 54 Arcanine. Arcanine used Reflect. Squirtle uses Water Gun. It was super ineffective. That shit was real fucking ineffective. Squirtle uses Surf. It doesn't do that much. Arcanine uses Takedown and one-shot Squirtle. So I then move on to my bitch. My bitch Articuno. Arcanine uses Fire Blast. It puts, holy shit, Articuno down on under half health. Articuno uses Ice Beam. He kills Arcanine dead. The fuck was that sound? And defeat Blaine. Okay, that's another gym leader down. I then get out of the gym and continue on. I then put everything back on the screen correctly so that it would look nice again. Got the badges right. So I knew which ones I needed. Then I set sail to new lands and the ending to this journey. But there's one gem that I forgot, so I had to go back and take care of it. So I arrive in town and go to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon. Once I get done with that, I go to the fake gym and challenge the fake gym leader to a fake battle. I take care of him real quickly and get the choice between two Pokemon, but I don't take one because I don't give a shit for them. I then make my way out of the fake gym and go and save some hostages from Team Rocket. I go up the stairs over here. I go back down the stairs over here. Then I go back up the stairs. Then I get a message from past me. What's that? Yeah, we'll be right back after these short messages. So then I start making my way through the base again. Go onto this teleporter right here. Get on and back off of it. I said that backwards, but go up here. Then go over here and get onto the elevator. Then get off the elevator at this floor and go off in this direction. Go over here and find Jimmy. Defeat him in battle. Then go and get on this teleporter. And it's time for the best trio. James
And Jesse.
Defeat them and send them blasting off for the final time. This is the final time we will see them. Goodbye, Team Rocket. Goodbye forever. Then Giovanni comes stepping up, so you know I had to bitch slap him back. After I bitch slap him back, he runs off to await our final battle. So I go up here and talk to the guy. The guy gives me the master ball, and he get the fuck out of this building. I then go into the fucking the seventh gym. I don't think it's the seventh gym, but it's now the seventh gym. I make my way through the lackeys and the teleporters to finally get to the gym leader. She sends out Ava. I send out Pikachu. Use a Thunderbolt. Ava gets down to under half health. Another Thunderbolt. Oh, and Ava's dead. She then sends out I fucking can't read that for some reason. Okay, you know, don't worry about me being a dumbass, but I send out Char and get to use Fire Blast since it never landed Flamethrower, and I don't know where the fuck it went. I don't know where the fuck Flamethrower went. So it kills Kadabra? Cadaver? Then we get introduced to Alakazam. The bitch use X defense on Alakazam. Another Fire Blast. And it lowered it down. It lowered Kazam down under half health. Kazam used Reflect. But Kazam burned a bit. Then Char used another Fire Blast and killed it dead. And that's another gym leader down. Now just gotta go for the last one. Once I get out of there, I fly home to defeat Giovanni once and for all and claim my 8th badge. But of course, it's into the Pokemon Center first to heal my Pokemon. Just going to skip ahead to the Giovanni fight so I can get this video done. Giovanni sends out Dugtrio. I send out Pikachu, so I immediately, well, at least I think, I immediately do a dumbass decision and finally choose Charmander. Char. Once Char is out, Dugtrio try to use Earthquake, but Char uses Fire Blast. And almost one-shots it. It did burn a little. Well, that Dugtrio's a little sizzle. Fuck, word am I thinking? But Fire Blast again, and Dugtrio's dead. I think that's Fire Blast. It probably was. Char then lowered up to level 42. Persian gets sent out. Char. Persian uses Slap, which almost one-shots. That's Char. Then Char uses Fire Blast, which gets Persian under half health. Well, then Fire Blast missed, so I don't have Fire Blast anymore, so I use Slash. Yeah, I think I used Slash. This Persian used Fairy Slipe, so that killed Char. Then I sent back out Pikachu. Pikachu used Thunderbolt. Won't kill Persian dead. And then Giovanni sent out Nidoqueen. It's a ground type, so use Earthquake on and Pikachu and killed Pikachu. It was super effective. You gotta remember about that. Then I sent out Boner for some reason, my son, and I did not see what I used, but my son gets almost killed in 2 hits. He uses Headbutt, it does nothing, and then Nidoqueen uses Double Kick again. So then I sent out Squirtle. Squirtle. Squirtle, what does Squirtle do? Squirtle uses Bubble Beam. But Nidoran uses Thunder for some reason. Then a ground type had an electric move, so yeah, that's fun. So I send out my bitch and use Ice Beam. My bitch could one shot that fucking Nidoqueen. And watch this. It's going to fucking in one shot this Nidoking. It will, I fucking tell you. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what, that motherfucker, my bitch will one shot that damn Nidoking. Told you so. And the Rhyhorn also gets one shot. The fuck is... That's not a Rhyhorn. What the hell is that? Rhydon? Is that what I said? Rhydon? Because that wasn't a Rhyhorn. That was something else. But then I finally get the final badge. And it's off to the Elite Four. I go to the Pokemon Center one last time before the Elite Four to heal up my Pokemon. Jimmy finds me again for the last time before the Elite Four, and I kick his ass once more. I make quick work of the Elite Four. I make quick work of Jimmy. Then I go back to heal my Pokemon one more time. It wasn't the last time, but now it's definitely the last time. And now it's time for the heroic walk through Victory Road. I'm just going to let this all play out for you. The whole thing, uncut, uncensored. Well, I had to cut there because I wasn't moving for a long while. Well, but back to it. I'm just going to skip the cave part because it's fucking boring as shit and nothing really happens. Oh wait, except for this bitch that randomly just fucking exploded. Look at this shit. My mango is to blow up. Yeah, but it died. Get a random joke from past me. That motherfucker must have been born in Krakatoa. Really must have been. Yeah, you seen that was one of those damn volcanic rocks. Those volcanic rocks are very explosive. And here it is. The end of our journey. Took so long to get here. And now, it's a make or break moment. Defeating the Elite Four. Can I do it? Or will I fail? Well, today's the day that I think I'm finally going to finish the edit. So, first thing I do is buy a couple revives and a couple health potions. After I walk through the doors, it's time to fight the first of the Elite Four. She pulls out a Dugong. We gotta send out Pikachu. Ooh, Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. We'll get a good Dugong down under half health. Dugong uses Thunder Beam. Aura Beam. I use Thunderbolt again. It's super effective. Dugong is dead. And there's a clam. I use Thunderbolt on the clam. The clam survives on 1 health. Bitch uses a super potion. She gets the clam up a bit. Then I use a Thunderbolt again. The clam is dead. She then sends out a Slowbro. I use Thunderbolt. And it one-shots the Slowbro. She then pulls out a Jinx, and this is the most bullshit Pokemon. And I use Thunderbolt on the Jinx. It was a critical, but it did not kill it. Then Pikachu fell asleep, so I pull out my bitch. Jinx uses Double Slap. It didn't do shit. Hit it against my bitch. Then Jinx uses Thrash. And my bitch uses Peck. So, when she then pulls out a Lapras, I use Ice Beam. It doesn't do anything against the Lapras. Lapras uses Body Slam. It is a critical hit. Then I send out Pikachu again. Lapras uses Confuse Ray. But Pikachu is still asleep, so it does nothing. Lapras then uses Blizzard. And Pikachu is dead. So I send out Nidoran and use a revive on Pikachu. Lapras uses Blizzard, which kills Nidoran. I send out Squirtle, so I can use a Hyper Potion on Pikachu. Lapras uses Confuse Ray. So I try using Bubble with Squirtle, but Body Slam kills Squirtle. Then Pikachu comes out, uses Thunderbolt, which gets its Lapras under half health. Lapras is now paralyzed. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. I fucking almost threw my controller off the damn table. So I defeat the first member of the Elite Four. Then I go on to the next member. Bruno sends out Onyx. I send out my bitch. And I one-shot the Onyx. He sent out Hitmonchan. I one-shot Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan. He sends out Hitmonlee. I one-shot Hitmonlee. This is another Onix, which I hit one-shot. Then he sends out Machamp, which I also one-shot. And that's Bruno done. Now it's time for the old lady. Yeah, I think this old lady should be married to Professor Oak, from what she says. So Gengar gets horny. He uses Lick. Again, this Gengar is just very horny, so Charizard can't do shit. Char's still paralyzed. Gengar uses Mega Drain again. But Char's still paralyzed, so it can't do anything. Gengar gets more horny. Yeah, I try to use Rage, but it doesn't do shit. Gengar uses Mega Drain. Then Char finally let out a Fire Blast. And it didn't really do that much. Gengar uses Confuse Ray. Gengar is confused and it hurt itself in confusion. So Gengar gets more horny and licks again. And this motherfucker is very licky. It's confused and it hurts itself again. And she sends out a Golbat. I think Tracy's Fire Blast. Golbat uses Life Leech. Each didn't do shit, but Golbat is gets burned a little. Char uses Fire Blast again. And the old lady uses the Super Potion. Doesn't really do too much, but the burn takes a little health from Golbat. Then Golbat dies to another Fire Blast. So Gengar comes back out. Gengar uses Mega Drain. Char couldn't do anything. Then Gengar sends out his sex plush, his sex doll. Char breaks the sex doll with a Fire Blast. Then after a while, again annoyed, I send out Pikachu again and use Thunderbolt. But the bitch uses a Super Potion on Gengar. I use Thunderbolt again. And Gengar uses Mega Drain. I cannot keep up with this shit. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt again. And finally kills Gengar with a crit. She sends out a Haunter. There, Pikachu uses a Thunderbolt. And Haunter becomes fucking Horny Jr. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt again. And there's a Super Potion involved. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. There's Super Potion. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt. And it was a crit, so it killed Gengar. Then there's Arbok. Starbucks. Pikachu uses a quick attack because I ran out of Thunderbolts. So a couple of quick attacks later, and Arbok uses Screech. Defense fell, quick attack again. And then Arbok uses Wrapped. Wrap continues. So I send out my bitch. It's because Wrap is one of the most annoying things in Pokemon. My bitch uses Ice Beam. It kills the Arbok. Then she sends out a Gengar. Gengar uses Psychic. Doesn't do shit. My bitch uses Ice Beam. Puts it a little over half health. Ice Beam again. And puts it a little Over dead. She uses a super potion, heals it back up to half health, and then I use another ice beam to kill old Gengar. Then it's finally time for the last battle of this playthrough. The battle against the last Elite Four member, Lance. So Lance sends out Gyarados. Who's I send out Pikachu, use Thunder Wave. Since I don't have any more electric type moves. Gyarados uses Dragon Rage. Which does a good bit of damage. Pikachu uses Quick Attack. Dragon Rage again from Gyarados. I call Pikachu back and switch in for Squirtle. Squirtle uses Bubble. Cool. It's not very effective. And the motherfucker's paralyzed, so it doesn't do anything, so I'm able to heal Pikachu. Then Gyarados uses Dragon Rage, so when we kill Squirtle, I did send out my bitch and use Blizzard. So my bitch gets it gets it under half health. If I try to use Blizzard again, but the attack missed. Gyarados uses Dragon Rage. It doesn't do too much. I use Blizzard again. And that kills Gyarados. Then sends out a Dragoneer. Use Blizzard. It one-shots Dragoneer. There's another Dragoneer. It gets one shot by Blizzard. Then that sends out Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl uses Strafe. He does not too much. Then my bitch uses Fly. And then just keep using Fly from there. Aerodactyl used Winged Attack and killed my bitch. So I send out Nidoran to revive my bitch. Aerodactyl uses Straight, which kills Nidoran. I send out my son, so I can use a Hyper Potion on my bitch. And my son gets obliterated by a Hyper Beam. I'm sorry, my son. That had to end like this. So I send out Pikachu again. Pikachu uses quick attack. Another Hyper Beam from Aerodactyl. That one-shots Pikachu. I send out Char. Aerodactyl uses Wing Attack. Char uses Slash. Lance uses a Hyper Potion. The wind is going fucking insane. Outside. Please send help. Aerodactyl uses Fly. It almost kills Char. Aerodactyl uses Fly again, so I take the moment to heal Char. But the Fly one-shots Char. So slowly. It is a crit. So I send out my bitch again and start using Fly. Aerodactyl also starts using Fly. Aerodactyl uses Wing Attack. I use Fly again. And then it just keeps on going from there. My bitch uses Fly, but then Aerodactyl uses Fly, so my Fly missed, but I kill Aerodactyl. A little bit later, and Lance finally sends out his Dragonite. I keep using Fly on it until my bitch dies to a Thunder. Then I switch out for something, and I switch to Pikachu and revive my bitch. And so I send out Char and revive Pikachu. Ooh, Char gets critted. And so I send out Pikachu again and use Thunder Wave. Need to paralyze Dragonite. Dragonite uses Hyper Beam on Pikachu. Ooh, Pikachu's dead once more. So I send out my bitch for the last time. Even if one fly later, and Dragonite is dead. And that's it. I beat the Elite Four. And that's the end of my journey. If you made it this far in this video, I just want to thank you for sticking around. I did not beat Jimmy because I only had one Pokemon left. Articuno just was not enough to defeat the champion. But there'll always be the next game. There'll always be Gen 2. So now I leave you. And also to go fucking and record the intro now. But that's it for this video. I'll be back with another one soon.